Alright, hello YouTube, my name is Dimitri Green, world's #1 sockologist, and we are back. I should have never left you without a dope sock to step to. And you know what, today is finally the day. Today is the day of my very first sock review. So this has been long anticipated, at least for me anyway. And we're going to review a plain white sock. That's right, a plain white sock, okay? This plain white sock is called bamboo socks, all right? These are bamboo socks. Why do you call them bamboo socks, you ask? Because it has the fabric that's used from bamboo, and the sock is called rayon. And rayon does so many things for this sock, including a whole thing that we're gonna review, like odor eating, how it regulates with climate, things like that. We're gonna talk about all of that stuff here in just a bit, but I do want to shout out in the company MD for sharing these socks with me. Actually, they've had plenty of reviews already on YouTube. They've let different YouTubers review their socks and give them, free pair. And I'm just happy to be able to be a part of it as well. So I want to do my best job, which is why I took so much time with the video, guys. I was in contact with them for quite some time, and I know they were kind of thinking like, what's the hold up? I want to do my best job. I just haven't had a lot of free time. But now that I do, with no further ado, let's get into the review. Okay, so when I review socks, okay, I'll break it up into three basic categories. Three basic categories. And there is also a fourth category, okay? So, but it's a bonus. The fourth category is the bonus. So category number one, we have style. I mean, style is a big part of why I'm a sockologist anyway. So if you don't have style, you're not gonna get a lot of style points. So there's 2 points for style. The next category is comfort. You get 1 point for comfort. And then there's also 2 points for technology. And I'll also throw in sockology bonuses if your sock qualifies for a sockology bonus. Every sock won't qualify for that. Now, a lot of people are probably asking, well, how come you only get one point for comfort? That's like the most important part of the sock. And the answer is actually pretty simple. In today's day and age, most socks are comfortable nowadays. And a lot of people have figured out how to make a really comfortable sock. Now, if you go above and beyond comfort, and it's just so comfortable, like it's just irresistible, then you'll get sockology bonus points for that. That's what that sockology bonus is for. But the basic metric is best out of 5. So that's how we're going to conduct our review with this sock from Bamboo. Now, they also have another sock we're also going to review today as well that has the rayon fabric, also with charcoal as well. So we're going to talk about both of those. And but first, let's go ahead and get into the main sock. You know how I am about plain white socks. I don't like them. You've seen the clip. I'm not big on a plain white sock, okay? Especially a plain white tube sock, all right? As far as style, I can't really give them any style points, really. I really can't. But because I do kind of like this MD logo, little MD logo right there, because they have that on the bottom of the sock, I'll give them a 0.5. This is my first sock review. I don't want to go into my first sock review giving 0 style points. That's just not cool. So you guys get a 0.5 for the style, but as you can see, it's a very plain white sock. So they get 0.5 for that, but let's go into comfort. Now, comfort is a big part of the sock, no question. All right, I've talked about in other videos how comfort can affect us psychologically when they're comfortable wearing their socks. So guys, this is me wearing a pair of the socks here. As you can see, they have that kind of fishnet look. And typically when you deal with these type of socks, you have to usually worry about the issue of slipping, like will they slip? But you can see with the fishnet style that they have that it gives you a lot of air to breathe, and that's really a part of the climate change part of the sock. So it's kind of like the dry fit technology that Nike has, but not exactly. And they're very snug, and you know what? They don't slip on your feet either. All right, in this shot, I have my athletic performance shoe, the basketball shoe. These are the Kobe's right here. And then I also have on my shoe that I do my job in. This is my work shoe. And I can honestly say they both, as you can see, they both fit pretty snug. I have no problems walking around in them. I would love, if I had more time, I would love to show a review of me like walking places and playing basketball in these shoes and stuff like that. I just don't have that type of time, unfortunately. But I can tell you I have done enough walking around in these shoes to know they are pretty comfortable. These socks, they do work. Doesn't matter if, I'm going to the office for work, while I'm chilling with my bros hooping, you know, the comfort's pretty good. You can actually kind of, if you can notice that they're pretty thin. All right, it's a pretty thin sock, so it's not a whole lot of padding like a Nike Elite sock or a Stance sock. They're not as thick. So typically when I see a sock like this, and when you feel the material, it's actually pretty silky. You know, maybe that's part of that the rayon or whatever that gives it that silkiness. You tend to think, uh-oh, my foot's gonna slip in the shoe. And honestly, you won't get any comfort points from me if your foot slips, because I'm an athlete. I like to go run. I like to hike. I still like to get out and play some basketball and hit the weight room and stuff like that. So yeah, if my foot is slipping with your sock on, but no, they don't. Check this out. Yeah, you can definitely see that, you know, the sock is actually pretty comfortable with it, and the fact that it's thin and lightweight makes it that much better. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and give them a solid 1 for the comfort. So good job on making a comfortable sock. All right, now the last but not least, this is where, you know, MD, their brand for bamboo socks goes through the roof is in technology. Now, because they use this fabric that they call rayon, that comes from bamboo. They're actually not the only company that uses it, but I believe they're the pioneers of using rayon in their socks. So, you know, kudos to them. And the thing about their technology, this is where it goes, you know, off the meter, right? So technology, they're antibacterial. All right, anti-odor. So if you're an athlete and you got sweaty feet, you suffer from athlete's feet, you actually need a pair of these, okay? You can take the Nike Elite socks off for a couple of games, put a pair of these on, get your feet back right, you know, wash them, do whatever maintenance you need to do on your foot. I'm not a foot guy, I'm a sock guy, but that's a really good thing to start. Now, if you're gonna get a plain white sock, it better be the best plain white sock. And I'm telling you guys right now, if you're gonna buy a plain white sock, this is the best white sock for you to buy. This is the one you want. Not those cheap ones at Walmart. Get you a pair of these, order them online. Links will be in the description below where you guys can order these wonderful plain white socks. All right. But also, as you can see in the comfort area, you can see that they absorb moisture. You saw the fishnet design that they have. It's very open. They allow your feet to breathe. That's always important with a good sock. So, you know, they're hitting everything on the technical side. Maybe not the style side, but on the technical side and the comfort side, they're really knocking it out the park. They're very breathable. They suck up moisture pretty well too. I sweated in them a little bit. They kind of give you the dry fit effect, kind of like what Nike does. Not as intense. Nike's a little bit better about it because they have more technology and they have more money to spend on their socks, obviously. But these guys, they come pretty close with the rayon sock, the rayon fabric. It works pretty well. Hypoallergenic, all right? So if you're allergic to certain wools or you're allergic to hemp or something like that, you can definitely get you a pair of these and they will be very soothing for you. They will work a lot better. You won't have to worry about irritation for those people who get irritated by certain pairs of socks. Irritation stops here with these guys, okay? These guys right here. And they're eco-friendly, all right? Rayon's a very renewable fabric. So, you know, it's very positive all around. And they also have these guys here too, the bamboo charcoal sock, which basically the charcoal overall, I mean, it does the same thing as the bamboo, but this is charcoal and bamboo. This is actually the package that the charcoal one comes with. Now, the one thing, I'm gonna read right off the back of this, it does also say that various impurities or foreign matter will be absorbed over the wide surface area of the charcoal. All right, so these look pretty good on your feet. I like the logo. I know you can't see it like super clear, but the fact that it has a little logo on the back, it takes that plain white sock look away. And to be honest, these are pretty comfortable. You can probably wear these with sneakers or your work shoes. It doesn't really matter. Church shoes. You'll do pretty well. The black ones are definitely better. I didn't get a pair of the black ones. I kind of wish now that I did. The camera doesn't do the true color justice. It's more of a vanilla type of color, like a French vanilla type of color, or a light beige, which is kind of like the color for like old people and stuff like that. So I'm not too big on that, but you know, but still overall, it's a very comfortable sock, and because it's the rayon and the charcoal, it makes it extremely durable, and it does. I can tell like it does all the things that it says it does, without, you know, putting sweaty, stinky feet into the sock. Now, I actually tend to believe this, and they get even more points on the technology side, because I know people that use charcoal in their diet. you know, to help cleanse their body. So if people can do that with charcoal, I'm pretty sure that, you know, this will also work with your feet as well to help impurities or foreign matter, as they say. So I guess on the Sockology end, because of that, I have to give them an extra point. All right, so we had them really, if you think about it, they had a half for style, they had a 1 point for comfort, they obviously got a 2 for technology, but I have to give them an extra point on the Sockology end. They're really killing it with their technology, what they're bringing to the table, and these are not really expensive, so that's an even good thing. Links in the description, you guys can see the prices and everything. So they do a good job about it. So overall, they get a 4.5 out of 5, and I think for my first review, that's actually pretty darn strong. Again, thank you guys, MD, for allowing me to review these socks. Thank you guys for sending me free pairs. You know, and I'll always leave with things that you guys can improve on. So you guys make it very obvious what your target market is. It's probably for ages 35 and up. So, you know, most of my socks are like very stylistic, something that, you know, younger people would like and stuff like that. But guys, you guys can probably reach out to a lot more younger people and start selling more of your guys' socks just by simply working on packaging. This package here, you know, this looks like something that you see in a thrift store or a dollar store or something like that. These are worth way more than, these are not really cheapo socks. They're actually really good. So that would be one area that you guys could really kind of rev up a little bit, is the packaging. I understand that you don't have a ton of money to spend on packaging. You guys have to put your money in other parts of your business. I know you guys don't just sell socks. You guys are MD, so obviously you guys do more than sell socks. But still, you know, you might want to take a look at that. Maybe get another graphic designer, you know, to help maybe flare up your logo a little bit more, even though your logo's not bad. I kind of like the logo. You guys could definitely start making some compression socks. If you guys start doing that, you guys reach out to more kids, you reach out to more of the athletic market. If you guys can figure out a way to do that without, you know, doing all the stuff that's taken by Nike already, because they won't let you do it, you guys could really make a killing there, I believe, personally. So yeah, you could definitely look into that. And, you know, to give you guys a little more style, I get it, because of the rayon fabric and the charcoal that you're using, you might not be able to use a whole lot of color and stuff like that. Or maybe you just don't have the money to manufacture with that many colors. If you guys can find a way to knit some patterns into these socks, I think that would be a really cool idea. And use your logo more. So like on the plain white socks, like if you look on the charcoal socks, you guys have the logo right here. And this logo already takes it from a plain white sock to a pretty decent, kind of cool plain white sock. So when we're getting to these, you know, I would say take the logo, keep the logo here on the bottom of this, but also put on the side, you know, kind of like Nike, Adidas, and all of that. It really helps sell the sock. You know, we need a little something more than just a plain white. All right, and if you guys can even go with a black sock, because I know you guys have black socks on this package right here, that would work pretty well too. All right, so yeah, but overall, hey guys, good socks. Thank you guys again for letting me review them. Yeah, I look to hear more from you guys in the future. I still like to talk to you guys and chat with you guys a little bit more, but you know, time is of the essence. But guys, hey, they finally broke the mold, man. I'm actually, there's finally a pair of plain white socks that I like. And with that being said, man, 4 out of 5 is not bad for a sock that has nothing to do with style or the sock culture, but they definitely have a place in Sockology. So with that being said, hey, I'm just trying to help save the world one pair of socks at a time. My name is Dimitri Green. If you want more reviews like this, please like and subscribe. Turn on the bell by for the notifications by the subscribe button. And for you other sock people out there, if you guys want me to review you guys' socks, you guys want to send me a pair, I'm more than willing to do so. Okay. So my information is all over the place. So you guys, it's not that hard to get a hold of me. All right. So with that being said, guys, hey, I'm out. Peace.